I don't know who else needs to hear this, but it's not just for me. If you've had some setbacks, like you've had some failures this week or this month, and you're holding on to them, you gotta let it go. Let it go. I had a good lesson Friday. If you take a look over to the front door, I'm a part of the Shattered Glass Club, and I was really upset. And I called Pastor Dan, and I had another setback earlier that day. And Pastor Dan said, dude, it's just glass. And, sometimes we expect ourselves to be perfect. Sometimes we expect ourselves not to fall. Sometimes we expect ourselves to do everything correctly. And that ain't the way it is, folks. Nope. And if you're sitting there and you're having a hard time entering in, you need to let it go. Raise your hands up, get out of your comfort zone, and just let it go. If you've had a failure, drop it. Because I have to look at that window, and I'm finishing up mowing, and I'm like, that's a great lesson. There's so many times I watch a basketball game, and a guy misses a shot, and it's like it would have been the game-winning shot, and I'm like, how does that guy go home after he just missed that shot? It's because he was able to forget about it and move on. So many times I myself want to take a failure and hold on to it, and it literally will ruin my day. It'll ruin my weekend. And you got to drop it. So if you're sitting there right now and you've got some failures and you're chalking them up, you need to just drop it and ask God just to take that from you. If you've sinned, ask Him for forgiveness, and it's gone. Yes. And move on. If you failed, if you messed up, if you've hosed somebody, if you need to ask forgiveness from somebody else, just do it and move on. Don't beat yourself up, because God is not beating you up. Let me tell you, He has forgiven you. He has moved on.